Hi all, in that answer, Kevin. Right, what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to speak about this idea of self-determinism and doing everything for yourself, setting goals and just trying to reach your goals and so forth, trying to set these strong targets to kind of move forward in life. And what I'm going to ask is, what does moving forward mean? Are you talking about moving forward financially or actually moving forward? Why am I asking this question? Because I actually think a lot of these models are based on business concepts, not concepts of being human, if you like. If we look at most indigenous populations around the world, Amazon, Africa, Asia, New Zealand, wherever, they all work on a community basis. They're not working on a self-determinism thing. That doesn't mean, however, that they do not have individual tasks and they do not try to aspire to make sure that they do their task well. But it's all about community. It's not about self, not about how far much they can create the millions or whatever. It's not about that. It's about the community. They may say, all right, then the community need 3 fish to eat, and so they'll hunt the 3 fish and let the rest of them go. This society which we're in will say we need 1 fish, but we're going to hunt 300, and then the next one will say, okay, he hunts 300, so I'm going to hunt 400, etc., etc. It starts becoming very, very uber competitive, and this competitiveness is what I believe is partly what's damaging us. Is that we're forgetting our humanness, and in the process of doing that, we sometimes eliminate our support systems. I've had people throw tantrums at me because I dare to challenge the idea of the fact that they may have a construct which they're trying to impose upon me, and I'm saying I beg to differ, because they are so entrenched in the Western thinking of self-determinism, and they're going to get what they want if they set a strong enough target, that they are willing to actually become emotive about it. That's fine. However, I think it's that problem of attaching our emotions to a lot of these things which are actually damaging us. Why is a business transaction suddenly becoming an emotional transaction? Why is not meeting a goal becoming an emotive action? And I would say it's because we have now been embedding a system of madness into ourselves. We're supposed to be working as a community, not necessarily just on an individualistic level. What am I talking about? Let's look at something like the COVID. COVID, a perfect example. Lots of people who were self-determined, were kind of earning 100 grand a year, 250 grand a year, setting up businesses, whatever it may be. Suddenly, we had the coronavirus, and all of these systems are collapsed. Suddenly, they've had to come back to the community, into food banks, into people who job delivering food onto the doorstep, into actually recognizing that actually we work better as collectives because we're human beings. And this is where I think the issue lies. Once we start working as the fact that we are human beings and we're supposed to be working as a collective, we work better. Again, coronavirus, we've heard about the spike in mental health because people are sitting in their house by themselves, not having any contact with anybody. And I would say a big part of that is that we are being trained towards this anyway, because we also know that a lot of people in business, particularly that kind of middle management where they had a lot of work put upon them, a lot of them were starting to break down as well. A statistic I saw a few years back was that white middle class males had the highest level of suicide rate on the planet because of that whole kind of drive about trying to do more, be more, and it's all about self, and that kind of high powered drive for success. And it manifested in I can't take it anymore. I feel like a failure, I'm going to have to just get rid of myself. I'm not saying that we are all that driven. However, I think this is a system which has been trained into us within the society which we live in. So, when you're thinking about going out there, setting your target, setting your drive, remember, invite your community or invite your friends, not to necessarily come on your journey with you, but invite your friends to be part of your system as you go up. Don't isolate. Remember, we are human beings, and together is the best way. In the words of Marcus Garvey, one God, one aim, one destiny, which is essentially what I heard a Chinese person say in an interview one day, saying that because China is all moving in the same direction, they can all thrive together. Whereas over in somewhere like the Western more model is that we are all working on individualism, so therefore we are all actually working on competitiveness rather than collectiveness to get to a certain place. And so that's the other side of things which I would think about. However, thank you for having me, and talk soon. By the way, I've got a book coming out soon with a friend of mine. It's untitled at the moment, but as soon as I've got more details, I shall let you know. It will be more about mental health and so forth and constructs. However, it won't be exactly the same because this is my personal platform, and that's a platform with he and I. So I'll inform you soon. Thank you very much. Bye for now.